What's good, my beautiful infinite beings? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. At this channel, we engage in spiritual alchemy to help you realign, transform, and live your best life. Welcome to the summer solstice, a time of new beginning. Today's practice will center around your intention. But first, let's begin with the principle of new beginning by using the Ushas Mudra. To do that mudra, just clasp your hands together, kind of crisscross the hands, and then with the thumbs, you rest either right over left or left over right. If the right is on top, you're identifying more with the energetic frequency of the masculine, divine masculine. And if the left is on top, then you are invoking the energetic frequency of divine feminine. That choice is up to you, whether you're male or female, whether you identify with male or female or so forth or so on. Let's begin and take a comfortable seat. If you've legs crossed like me, then make sure that you take the flesh and kind of spiral that away from the body, allowing your sit bones to kind of rest a little bit easier onto your mat. And then take your mudra with whichever cross is comfortable to you, and close your eyes just for a moment and breathe. Settle, rooting into earth energy, which is divine feminine. Allow a cord to drop from the center of your body down through the earth and anchoring you there, drawing energy up through that cord, through the spine, up and away, all the way through each of your chakras or energy systems along the midline of your body, the main ones. And just allow that energy to be drawn up from the earth, through the midline, up and out through the crown of your head in all directions. And draw in a breath, a deep cleansing breath to fill the lungs, fill the inner body, and exhale, release anything that doesn't serve you. And breathe again, drawing in the lusciousness of new beginnings, allowing it to coat each and every cell of your beautiful being. What is your intention for today? Something succinct, bite-sized, and palatable. And holding your breath in at the top for just a moment to receive and integrate that intention into every cell of your being. And feel free to clasp your hands together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra, a sort of prayer position. And draw in one deep breath, and let's exhale out to open our practice. Inhale. Take a comfortable position on your back with your arms out to the side as goalposts or like a cactus. Elbows bent with the palms facing the sky. Keep a soft arch in the lower back. Bent knees, feet flat. And close your eyes. And feel all points of your body weighing into the earth. Inhale deeply through the nose. Feel your chest rise and widen. And exhale, an audible sigh. Release anything that doesn't serve you. And a slow breath out. You can choose to stay still here or gently rock your knees from side to side to release your lower back. Revisit your intention. What is your intention for today? As your legs sway from side to side with your body heavy, remember your knees don't have to touch the floor. It's simply an invitation or opening for the intention of your practice. And come back to steady and take your strap and wrap the loop of it around the ball of your left foot. And extend the leg and sit your pelvis and hip bone back into the earth. And place your left foot down and the strap over the ball of the right foot. Lift the leg up towards the sky and hold into the strap with both hands or one. Center of the heel toward the sky, toes curl down toward you. But send your sit bones back so you get the stretch at the back of the right leg. And place your right foot down. Place the loop around the ball of your left foot. Tack your right hip and right foot into the earth. Extend your left leg, heel up into the sky. Keep your right leg steady and gently fan the left leg open and closed like a door. Bend your left knee, tack your left foot and hip into the floor and extend your right leg. Stabilize to the left side and to the right. Gently rock the right leg open and close, gaining more access to muscles in addition to the right hamstring and calf. When we take a moment to check in with our body and take a slower pace, it allows us to unfold deeper access to places within our bodies. Place the strap to the side, hands under the thighs, and roll up. Roll back and forth along the length of your spine a few times, and then come to a place of stillness on your sitting bones. Hug your navel to your spine. If your low back is tender, place your hands behind you on the mat. If you're okay, stretch your arms forward, palms up. Inhale, extend the legs, lower the body, hover above the mat. Exhale, navel to spine and come up. Exhale, how you doing? Thumbprint to index, palms up. Come to a balancing place on your sit bones and extend the legs. Bend them again. You can also modify by putting one foot down. And sit up, place your feet to the floor and bring your hands to the back of the mat, palms down, fingertips forward or a little bit out to the side. Hug your shoulder blades together, puff the chest, press into hands and feet. Inhale and lift the hips up like a table. Shoulders over the hands.
The modified version of this is you can also extend the legs in front of you. Exhale, return the hips to the earth again. Inhale, press into the hands and feet. Lengthen through the spine as you lift the hips, shoulders over wrists. Exhale and come back down. As a counter stretch, bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, and reach forward to the earth in front of you. If you can, allow your head to drift towards the earth. Cross your ankles and make your way into downward facing dog. And separate your arms shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingers and press all four corners of your palm down into the earth. Hug your arms together and draw your shoulders away from the earlobes. And walk your feet back about a fist width apart and stretch the legs. Draw energy up from the earth through the backs of the legs, up to the heart, and back down through the legs to the earth. And keeping that, draw energy up through the hands, the arms, into the heart, and down again through the arms, through the hands, back into the earth. And breathe through this. Or you can choose to lift your heels and alternate dropping one heel toward the earth and bending the opposite knee. And move your hips from side to side. Melt the heart and draw the shoulder blades closed like double doors, keeping the secret of your intention for today. Roll through the spine forward into plank. Draw your inner thighs and your inner calves back with your downward dog. On your last plank, drop your knees, chest, and chin for a moment, and then untuck your toes. And roll to your left side. Stack your legs, left forearm down on the mat, and step back your right foot. Press down in the left leg and the left forearm. Vashisthasana prep. Walk your right arm forward and your left overhead. Lie down. Reach your right leg up and then stack it on top of the left. Roll to your belly and over to the other side for the same stretch. Restack the top leg, the left leg. Bend it and step it behind you. Extend your right arm above your head and your left forward of your chest. Restack the legs and roll to your belly again. Place your palms underneath your rib cage and then draw the shoulders on the back and press the floor away. Choice of cobra or upward facing dog to come up. Tack the toes in, draw the legs toward each other, press down in the feet, roll through the feet, and come up to downward facing dog. Melt the heart. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale audibly. Walk or hop to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, lift to the fingertips. Half lift your chest and rise. Extend the top of your head forward. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. And if it's available to you, wrap your forearms, the back of your calves, and let your head bow, pouring out that which doesn't serve you to be transformed by the earth. And release that. Hands to the hip crease, traction back. Lengthen through the spine, press down into the feet to rise. Reach the arms up, palms together, and draw them down the midline of your body. Arms up, exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift to fingertips. Exhale, forward bend over. Step back, right leg and then left to plank pose. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Hover for a moment and then come down. Untuck the toes, tuck the toes, and roll through the spine back into downward dog. Settle. As you exhale, lift from the roots of your thighs and your navel back into downward dog. Inhale, heels lift high. And step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift to fingertips, extend the body. Exhale, forward bow over. Inhale again, lift. Bring your hands to your hips or out to the side. Bring your arms up. Together palms and join them to your heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift up to fingertips. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale and bow forward. Step or jump back to plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Untuck the toes and lift up. Upward facing dog or cobra. Come back down and then roll through the toes into downward dog. Step or jump forward. Lift up to the fingertips. Extend the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, palms together in Ushas Mudra to the heart center. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift up to fingertips. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale and bow forward. Step or jump back to plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Untuck the toes, lift up. Upward facing dog or cobra. Come back down and then roll through the toes into downward dog. Step the feet apart just outside of the hips. You can walk forward about a foot width. And take your right hand, reach outside of your left ankle. And then take your left hand and reach to the outside of your right ankle. Bring your feet together and then roll through the spine into plank. Come down to your left forearm. Right hand to the hip, bend the right knee, take the toe and extend the leg. If you can't grab the toe, grab above or below the knee. Down to the forearms and back up to downward dog, straight arms. Bend the knees, sit back on the heels, child's pose. Breathe into this moment. Sometimes when we walk into new beginnings, they're not perfect. We may wobble a little, but always embrace the new start. Curl the toes, press back into downward dog. Walk out again. Left hand reaches for the right outside ankle. Right hand reaches for the left outside ankle. Breathe. Bring your feet together. Turn to the side, come down to your right forearm, turn to the side, left hand to your hip, press down into your legs, press down into your forearm, bend your right knee, grab your right toe or anything that works other than the knee. Come to a plank on your forearms and press up to downward facing dog. And walk or hop forward to the front edge of your mat. You can place your hands underneath the balls of your feet for a moment. Bring your hands to your hip crease. Bring your arms out to the side, up to the ceiling, and draw the palms together down in front of your heart. Hands to your heart. New beginnings can be scary, but what's even scarier is allowing fear to stop you from growing, evolving, and progressing. And step the right leg back, lunge. Swivel the heel down. Straighten the left leg, left hand to the mat. Right hand to the hip and reach through the sky. Triangle pose. Spiral the torso, stack the right shoulder over left. Bend the left knee, press down into the feet, lift the body up, warrior. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Hinge at the torso, sideways at the hips. Place your left palm down on the floor or fingertips. Rotate the right shoulder over the left, arms vertical. If you plan to bind, right hand behind the torso. Lean forward a bit, thread your left hand through and catch your wrist and lean back. Breathe, 2. Release the bind back into warrior 2. Swivel the heel up, hands to the floor, and step forward through the lunge. Inhale, arms up, and draw them down in front of your heart center. Palms together in Ushas Mudra. Breathe. And pick your left foot up, step back, left leg, lunge. Pivot the heel and drop it about 30 degrees. Rotate it. Right hand down, right leg stretches, soft bend. Extend the left arm. Trikonasana. Bend the right knee above the heel. Lift the torso, arms parallel with the floor. Warrior 2. Ground the four corners of the sole of the right foot into the earth, toes forward. Press the outside edge of the back foot down. Lift the pit of your belly. Send the tailbone down, arms wide and parallel to the floor. And straighten the right leg. Hinge again at the hips, side bend. Reach for the sky with the left hand and the right hand to the earth. Bend that right knee. Reach down and through the legs. And restack the shoulders. Breathe. Extend back to Trikonasana. Press into the feet to stand. And step together to the front of your mat. Arms up. Exhale, draw the hands in Ushas Mudra. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, take a wide stance. Step your feet wide apart and hinge forward at the hips. Allow your head to come down towards the earth. Bend the arms. Inhale, lengthen and extend the spine. Exhale, head down towards the earth. Bend the knees and then heel toe in. You can bring your hands to your ankles, to your inner thighs, and then bring your torso up. Bend the knees. Bring your hands to Ushas Mudra, prayer pose in front of the heart. Settle. And bring your arms up and out. Touch the thumb and the index finger. Exhale, straighten the legs and arms. Inhale, sit a little bit lower if you can. Exhale, reach, straighten, and inhale, bend the knees. You can choose to lift your left heel, maybe switch and lift your right. Come in a little bit more if you can, and come down even lower. Lift both heels if you can. Bring your arms out. Breathe. Straighten the legs. Reach the arms up overhead and forward. Heel toe out. Again, toes forward and forward bend. Bring your feet together, bend your knees and come down to the mat. Knees together, toes apart slightly. If you like, you can grab a block and place it between your feet, high enough for you to sit on. Right hand to your heart, left to the belly, and breathe. Allow your eyes to close softly. New beginnings must be embraced. Joseph Campbell said, "We must be willing to get rid of the life we planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. The old skin has to be shed before the new one can come." Lie down on the floor. Separate the feet outer hip width apart. Relax the legs and allow the feet to turn out. Bring the arms about 30 degrees away from the body. Straighten the arms, hands with the palms up. Relax your arms and close your eyes. Draw in a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale and release. And wiggling your fingers and your toes, bend your knees, feet flat, and turn to your right side, hands to the earth. And slowly allow your body to come up. Let your head lag behind to come to a seated position. Bring your hands together in front of your heart in Ushas Mudra. Together, let's chant Om to close. Namaste.
Smooches.
Thanks for watching, Infinite Beings. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, smooches.